guys, how's everybody doing today? Today is January 1st, 2022, so off to a new year. Hope everybody had a great holiday, everybody's safe, everybody's good. So we're going to start some new projects this year. First thing I'm going to be doing is my home generator. Just want to keep it maintained. I did change the oil on it recently. I do keep the battery on a tender, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to change the fuel filter on it and just run it for a little bit. Just so that I know everything's clean. I did put some fuel stabilizer in it already, but I just wanted to replace the filter because I haven't done that yet. Alright, so let's get a look at it. Okay, so I keep my generator in this box here, and it allows for ventilation because of the holes, and the exhaust comes out over here, and then the cover obviously keeps it clean and dry. So let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, so we get a Generac 7500. It's a really great machine, runs great, and it does awesome powering up pretty much everything in the house that we need when the power goes out. I did take the panel that was on the side, which was hard to see, and I just moved it up to the top. I got to make some other brackets for it, but that's just kind of temporary. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and replace the fuel filter today and run it for a little bit, and then we should be all set for this winter if we get any storms, lose any power. Okay. Alright, so here's a filter, and here's our petcock. You want to make sure that's off so the fuel doesn't keep flowing out. I think we're going to have to move this air filter cover here just so we can get a little bit easier access to the filter, so let's do that. Okay, so we got two 10mm bolts here. We want to take those off first. And there is a 10mm bolt that goes through that bracket into the back of the cover. Okay, so we get that removed, and now we can get this out of the way. And we can see we have access to the fuel filter. Okay, so first thing we want to do is get that old filter off of there. Just going to take off these two clamps here and then pull it out. Alright, this is the new fuel filter. You can see it's the same thing. This is actually a Generac part. Part number is 0G9914. That's the fuel filter. And then I'm going to replace the air filter also. We have the filter element here. And that is a 0G8442F119, and that also is a factory replacement part. Okay, so we'll just pop the new filter on there. Alright, so that's a very simple install. You basically just take it, pop it inside the hoses, squeeze these little clamps, push them back up so it holds it in place, and that's that. You can turn the fuel back on, and now we just got to bolt the filter housing back up. The old filter is getting a little grungy, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. If you notice, there is like oil on the bottom, and I think what that is this breather hose that comes off the engine that goes through the cover is saturating that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this breather hose just hanging on the outside. I'm just going to let it vent out into the box here and see if it'll keep that filter cleaner for a little while longer. Alright, so let me get this box back installed, get the filter on there, and then we'll get it fired up. Alright, once you install the two nuts back on there, the filter housing is all secure now. You put this plate back on, and then we're going to take the new filter. We're just going to pop this in here. Okay, so that's good. And we're just going to put the cover back on. There's a little screw on the bottom that holds it in place. So we're just going to drop it in like this. There's two little catches on the top. Let's see, here and here. And then down the bottom, we're just going to screw it in. Okay, now if you look here, this tells you that the up position is on, and then the horizontal position is off. And then if you look here, you'll see the choke. So when you want to start it, the choke has to go to the left, and then after it fires up, you push it to the right. Okay, so that's all explained right there. The really nice thing about this generator is there's actually three ways to start it. So there is the electric start, okay, which is coming off of the AC voltage from the house. There is the battery, So if you don't have any AC, there is a battery. I think it's down on the side. They can't really see it. And then there is a trickle charger here that keeps the battery charged when it's not being used. So that's 2. And then if all else fails, you do have the manual pull start that you can use. So it's pretty convenient. You never have to worry about not being able to start it. I do have this wired into the house, and you can see all the wiring goes inside. So it powers up the house nicely. I mean, obviously I'm not going to run everything in the house, but keeps the fridges going, keeps the lights going, you know, the computers and stuff. So definitely has enough power for what we need. So let me get this thing fired up and run it for a little bit. Alright, she's purring away, running great. I did wipe it down, just want to keep it clean. You know, try to make this thing last as long as we can. Like I said, I just changed the oil in it recently, so that's all set. It's got a new filter, it's got an air filter, fuel filter. So yeah, this thing's all set. So I'm just going to top off the gas and button her up, and she'll be all set for the winter. Alright, so if you guys have one of these Generac generators, that's pretty much all you have to do is take care of it. Just keep it clean, you know, keep fresh oil in it, and replace the filters when they need it, and she'll treat you good. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see you on some more videos this year, okay? Take care.